Okay, so first I need a t-shirt as a template, so let me create one out of the image that I have in here, this one. Might be a little low res, but it should be okay, I think. Okay, so let's do a copy paste. Paste that in here. Paste it as, I guess pixels is fine. Alright, and so we're gonna need to place a graphic on this, but I want to be able to switch out the graphic easily. So just by pasting it into a specific layer. So that layer will be this new layer that I'm creating. Let me just fill it with a solid color. Actually, we don't even need to do all that because all we need really is just the outline of the shirt, which I could grab with selecting the background and then selecting the inverse. And then there's a little bit here that just fix that bit. So we'll create a new layer, and on this new layer we'll create a layer mask with that shape. So the white part will be visible, the black part will not be visible on this top layer that I just created. And then if we grab some artwork as an example, like this one, paste it in here. Actually, we need to move this mask up to this one. There we go. It's a lot easier in Photoshop. We just need to do this, place it here, maybe unlink the image from the layer mask so you can move it around. And then just change the blending mode so you can kind of see the wrinkles through it. So let's do, instead of normal, I believe it was hard light, but let me see if there's any better ones. Linear light also works. I guess that's one that's not in Adobe Illustrator, but it's pretty similar to hard light. I don't really see the difference. Hard light, linear light. Linear light definitely shows the dark spots better. So this is on linear light. You can still see those shadows. So yeah, let's go with linear light. And did I actually move this? I might have moved the t-shirt. Let me just delete that layer mask. I'll do it again. We need just the shirt selected, so I'll select the background and then do a select inverse. Or you could just, I guess, have that layer selected, and if you click on the quick selection tool, or really, I think any of these, if you select them, you'll get a select and mask or a select subject button up there. Oops. I forgot to downgrade Photoshop. The newer versions of Photoshop and Illustrator keep crashing. I'll have to downgrade this later.
Will you be recording this tutorial right now?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so once again, we need the t-shirt. So let me grab the t-shirt. from here. And now we need our artwork. Uh-oh, he's missing his nose. Grab the rest of that. And then I'm gonna hide that for a second because I want to select the t-shirt. So select the background and then select the inverse. And then bring back this guy and click on the layer mask button. Disconnect the layer mask from the layer by clicking the little chain between them. That way we can now move this around. And we can also scale it. Let's go like that. And then, oh, I forgot to remove this part. So let me just select it real quick with an ellipse. And maybe we don't want it on like the collar either, so I'll select the whole collar. Do a select transform selection. Okay, and I will just paint that black on the layer mask, which erases it basically. I could also remove it from the sleeves, but I don't know if that's necessary. Like from the tips over there. I'm not exactly, I've never actually tried printing graphic tees, so I don't know how realistic it is to try to get the whole image covering the whole front like this. Um, there might be limitations, like what you could do. Maybe you can only place it on individual pieces, but I'm pretty sure if you have your own screen printing machine, you could probably just print it however you like. But anyways, the options there. Also, there should be a smart object. Otherwise, you'll make it look pixelated if you scale it up and down all the time. Let me see if it's a smart object. I think it is because there's a little smart object button there. Make it bigger. Yeah, it is. It's fine. If it wasn't a smart object, this would be really pixelated after shrinking it, but it looks fine. So just place it there, use a layer mask. It's much easier, less complicated than trying to do it in Illustrator. Um, and then just change the blending mode. Plus, Illustrator doesn't have linear light, which seems to work better, I think. Right, double check. For the blending modes on Illustrator, do we have, let's go to transparency, darken, lighten, hard light. Yeah, there's no linear light, but hard light is the closest to it, but not quite as good as linear light. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it.